Hi, welcome to this beautiful space, beautiful outdoor space for me. And hopefully you have found yourself a comfortable space as well. Welcome to this 75-minute practice. I'm Meg, and I'm going to be your teacher for this class. And I'm just going to right away invite you to begin to just hold space for yourself. I feel like we don't often do that enough. So just begin to settle in, and I'm going to invite you to come into any position that's comfortable. Perhaps on your back. If you have a wall of some sort nearby, maybe even legs up the wall. Just come into position on your back. Before you do that, you might want to ensure that you have a block, a bolster of some sort. We will get into a few more yin poses, and those might be supportive there. And then we will get our bodies moving. So take your time. Make your way again into a position that's comfortable, where you feel supported. Perhaps if you have some beautiful essential oil around something that just makes you feel really, really comfortable. Wherever you are, I invite you to soften and close your eyes. If anything is kind of crossed, I invite you to let that cross go and begin to let your body just melt. Melt into the earth below you. You're safe. Begin to pay attention to your breath. Taking deep inhalation in through your nose. Pause at the top. What does that feel like? Exhalation out your mouth. We'll do that twice more. Fill your belly, your diaphragm with that life force. Beautiful breath. Pause at the top. Stick out your tongue. Exhale. Let it all go. Final breath. Imagining a balloon expanding. The moment of surrender is not when life is over. It's when it begins. The moment of surrender is not when life is over. It's when it begins. The moment of surrender is not when life is over. It's when it begins. you have any fidgets, let those go. We're just going to settle in here for a few more moments. Breathing deeply and completely through your nose. Notice any thoughts that come up with kindness, with love, with curiosity, and then just let them pass. Your life is filled with too much busyness, too much hurry, too much stress. Just for a moment, let go of that. There are too many machines, devices vying for your attention, ringing, beeping, blinking. Just for a moment, let them go. Your body is tense. Too much caffeine, too much anxiety, too much stuff that you need to make sense of. You're always on the move. Just for a moment, what if you could let go of all of that? Surrender. Just be with yourself. Emotions move through your body, each seeming crucial and compelling. But these emotions, they simply are just physical sensations. You don't need to do anything about them right now. In this moment, you are safe. So just for this moment, let them be. Let's rattle around in your head in a never-ending stream of words. But these thoughts, they're nothing but some sounds in your mind. You don't need to do anything about them right now. For in this moment, just let them go. Watch them pass on. There are actions that you need to take. There is a sense of urgency inside. But you will get to these tasks, to these actions, to that list. Just for this moment, be here with yourself. Consider that you don't need to control everything. Consider that you are perfect just where you are. Consider you are safe. Consider it might just all be okay. If anything is arising in this experience, that too is just content. You just don't need to do anything about that right now. Just for this moment, let it be. If at any point you feel like you're doing something on purpose, just let that be. Sometimes it's not the times that you decide to fight, but the times that you surrender. Quite timely. Sometimes it's not the times that you decide to fight, but the times that you surrender that make all the difference. Remain here, or if it's more comfortable, choose your favorite side and come into your fetal position. And just take a few more moments, a few more full inhalations and complete breaths out. Setting your intention for this practice. For me, this has been a month where surrender has been an overwhelming theme that has arisen. I envisioned being in Lake Tahoe. I then envisioned being in this beautiful little garden space, quiet, tuning everything out. Those didn't happen. Today for me, this practice is going to be just about letting it all go and surrender. Final moment here. And then mindfully make your way into easy pose, comfortable seated position. Inhale, extend your arms up over your head, expanding through your fingertips, let in that beautiful light, that beautiful oxygen. Exhale through your nose, Anjali Mudra, hands come to your heart. Dandarlak here. Tune into yourself. Notice your pelvic floor. Lift your Mula Bandha. We're going to begin to find some fire in our fingertips. And just place your hands against your cheeks. Feel that love and that warmth. That sense of safety, that sense of Maybe bringing you calm, security. Inhale, extend your arms. Shoulders come onto your back. Exhale back, Anjali Mudra. We're going to chant together 3 times Namo, Gurudev, Namo. We're bringing in the divine wisdom, the divine teacher in all of us, guiding us through this practice. Helping set this intention for this day. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and we'll begin. Namo Gurudev Namo Namo Gurudev Namo Namo Gurudev Namo. Gently place your hands in the mudra of meditation, just in your lap. Inhale your shoulders up towards your ears, eyes are soft. Exhale, shoulders onto your back. Breathing in through your nose. Exhale, your shoulders together on your back. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to come onto our knees. If you have tenderness in your knees, and perhaps gently place them on the bolster, roll your mat, grab a little towel, or just remain here in easy pose. We're going to come to our knees. Just going to get my timer organized, sorry. And we're going to interlace our fingers. If you're looking for more of the feminine energy, your left thumb will go over your right. If you're looking more for the masculine energy, and that's what you need today, your right thumb will come over your left. Index or pointer finger comes out, and your arms are going to point up over your head, shoulders down away from your ears, and over your heads. We're going to be doing the Sat Kriya, bringing in truth, allowing us to get closer to that sense of truth. Waking our bodies up. We're going to do the breath of fire, which is a strong inhale and exhale. And we'll be doing that for 2 minutes. You can also choose to say Sat as you come in and Nam as you exhale. Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, nam, sat 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 nam. Over halfway. Sat nam, 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 sat sat nam, 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 sat nam. Big inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Complete breath in, filling your belly, filling your lungs with air. Bring in that compassion. Exhale to let it all out. Hands come down to your legs. Just take a moment here. Inhale, extend your arms, expanding up overhead. Exhale, Namaste. Anjali Mudra in front of your chest. We're just going to chant one Sat Nam together. The Sat is long and the Nam is short. Just closing out that Kriya. Inhale. Sat Nam. A moment if you need a sip of water. Going to begin here on our seats. Just 3 simple seated cat-cows. Inhale. Brighten through your heart. Exhale. Contract through your belly. Expand through your back body. Inhale, lift through your sternum. Chin coming up last. Breathe out, moving with your breath. Gaze comes towards your belly button. Lift through your spine. Final one here. Shine your heart forward. And exhale. And come to your comfortable seated position. Bring your right hand, send it a little wider on the mat. left hand comes to just the right side of your head and lengthen away. Here for another 30 seconds. If you choose, you can turn your chin down towards your shoulder. And inhale up through center. Take one complete breath. Just seated here. And now your right hand to gently place on your left temple. Send your left fingertips a little longer. And exhale. Your right ear to your right shoulder. Serves you. We have 30 more seconds. So turn your chin towards your right shoulder. And make your way back to center. Hands come down to your side. Hug your legs into your chest. Both of your knees kiss. Hands come behind your back. Tap out your feet. And kick your right leg. Kick your left. And fold your feet together. You're going to come into Baddha Konasana. Okay. So lengthen up out of your sit bones. We'll hold this here for 3 minutes. You can either hold on to the outsides of your feet or of your ankle. And in a yang practice, you would want to find a lot of length and lift forward out of your hips, hinging out of your hips. And while we still want to feel our hips on the ground, and I encourage you to find that inhalation and that length first, we are going to come into surrender here. There can be some roundedness. We'll let our heads go, perhaps resting our forehead on a block. Palms facing up. And as you're ready, you can begin. That length on that inhale and that depth. As you breathe out, we hold these first few poses for a little bit longer amounts of time. You might notice an urge to come out. There's a difference between that pain and that discomfort. Lean into that. Lean into that discomfort. The fascia, you're going to come away and elongate away from your muscles. Allowing a deeper release within the whole body. You might notice emotions come up. Acknowledge it. And with love, just let that go. You have about 1 more minute. So if you feel like you have come a little bit deeper into this pose and you've got more room, take what you need from this practice today. Accept and love where you are at today. Few more breaths, 3 more breaths at your own pace. And then I invite you to come up out of the posture to a comfortable seated position. Hands come back behind you. Lift through your heart center. Knees come to the edges of your mat. And just windshield wiper your legs. The next pose we're going to come into is deer pose. So in this pose, we are going to bring our left leg in line with the long edge of our mat and the shin of our right leg in line with the short edge of your mat. So creating almost two 90-90 squares. From here, if you need a bolster or block to support your hips, make that work for you. Your feet can be soft. Usually we often will say flex your feet to protect your knees. They can be soft. Again, if you need a bolster under your knees or your hip, could be helpful. We're going to send our fingers back behind us, fingertips facing your glutes. And this may feel good here. So we're going to feel lengthening in your right hip flexor. Perhaps crawling back onto your elbows. Come to about 60-70% of your depth in this pose, your edge. And breathe here. You're about halfway. More breaths. Mindfully make your way back up to seated. And counter pose, we'll lean over our front left knee. Just 3 breaths here. Slowly roll it. Bring your knees together in front of your chest. Give them a squeeze. Fill the space between your shoulder blades with air. Sigh it out. We'll make our way to the other leg. Just going to turn a little bit. Not leaning into the wall. So our right shin is parallel with the short edge of our mat. Our left is parallel with the long edge. Your hips essentially are square with your front right leg, depending on which way you're facing. Again, sort of to 90-90. Fingertips come behind your back. Maybe you're comfortable here. Maybe you need a block or a bolster under your knee or your hip to make this feel more accessible. Walk your fingertips back if that serves you. And come into your position for the next 2 minutes. In these longer yin postures, the only movement really happens when we're trying to deepen into the pose. You're about halfway through now. Soften. Bring the tongue away from the roof of your mouth and breathe. Just let it be. Inhale, make your way back to seated. And on your next inhalation, come forward over your right knee. No counter pose. Bring your knees together in front of your chest. Give them a hug. Windshield wiper them 3 times. And then we're going to make our way into a supported fish position. So you will want your bolster or your block. Give you a few moments to get comfortable in this position because every body is going to feel a little bit different. It does in most poses, but I've only recently been able to figure out how it really works in my body. But essentially your bolster or your block is going to come in between your shoulder blades. So the fish is here with your legs long in front of you. Your shoulders over your elbows, lifting through your heart center, your head. Relax back. So finding a position, perhaps the block might support your head. You have a block. And maybe it's your bolster that's behind your back. Take a few moments to get comfortable. Then we'll come into stillness. Sometimes if we have pinching in our lower back, it might feel nice to soften your knees, but keeping that open chest, so perhaps a constructive rest pose, or a wide diamond Supta Baddha Konasana. We'll spend 3 minutes here. You're about halfway through now, so if there's any shifting to find more depth, to increase your edge in this pose, come to that now. About 5 more breaths. Remove the block or your bolster, any prop that is on the mat with you, and come into the Shavasana. Tense everything in your body, shoulders up to ears, squinching through your face. And then we'll back up. Tune back into your intention. And on your next inhale here, zip up your legs. Lengthen and extend your arms up above your head. Perhaps yawn. Let all the energy flow from your toes up through your fingertips. From your heels, through your root, up through the crown of your head. Inhale here, exhale, bring your knees towards your chest. Give your body a big, love-filled squeeze. Nose comes to your knees. Give your knees a kiss. We're going to begin to find a little bit more fire in your bodies. So from here, flex your feet. Hands flex. Shoulder blades up off of the ground. Jalandhar, lock of your chin. Zip up the muscles of your belly. Your Mula and Uddiyana Bandha. And hold. Keep breathing, keep holding. And your shoulders come up more off the ground. Lean in, dig in. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Return your shoulder blades to the mat. Heels flex and lengthen up towards the skies. Fingertips come towards your toes. And we are going to do 30 pulses here. Again, come into that lock with your chin. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return your body to the mat. Take one full breath of recovery here. Let go if you need to anticipate what's next. And we're going to do that again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale as you come up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Give your lower back a little massage. If you haven't already, turn your body the other way. Find any other little movement that serves you here. And then hug behind your hamstrings. We're going to come to a rock and roll, making our way to boat pose. Brighten through your heart. Zip up through your Mahabandha. Shoulders back and down. Extend through your fingertips. And just hold. Extend long through your right leg. And bring your knees to knee. Extend long through your left, perhaps into your garden. And bring your knees to knee. Expand long through your left heel. Knees meet. Long through your right heel. Long through your right. Continue lifting. If you need to, your fingertips can come down by your side. Good. Rock and roll, and this time we will come to chair pose. Your way up to chair. I'm going to find a gentle pulse here in chair. If it's uncomfortable for your shoulders, they can just come, your arms can just come out from your shoulders. Bring your sit bones back towards your heels. Lift through your pelvic floor. Engage through your Pada Bandha, sending your toes wide on the mat. Lifting through your arch. Feeling the four corners of your feet on the mat. Lengthen through your legs. Lift and expand through your heart. Extended mountain. Samasthiti. Hands come to heart center. I'm just going to turn, you don't need to move. I'm just going to turn face the other way. We're going to go through 5 Sun A's. We'll go through the first 2 together, and then you'll have a little bit of an opportunity to find your movement. Any modifications that you might need, any variations, or things that you are working on. You can feel free to invite them into that space. Send it out of your feet, lifting through your hips, engaging through your front body. Big inhalation, exhale, hinging forward through the hips. Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step your right foot back, left foot back. Find a high plank. Take a breath here. Fill your back body with breath. Expand through your shoulder blades. And exhale, zip up through Mahabandha. Inhale, come forward on your toes. Our bodies are pretty warm now, so you can come into Chaturanga or start knees, chin, chest. Inhale, baby cobra. Long through the back of your spine, through the crown of your head. Exhale. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, flutter your lips. Great way to clear our energy. Inhale. Exhale, look forward on your mat. Step forward, right foot, left foot. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, folding forwards, rooting through your feet to rise. Extend through your hands. Come to heart center. And expand through your arms. Exhale, folding forwards. Breathe in completely. Ardha Uttanasana. Deep exhale. Send your left foot back, right foot back. Into your high plank. Notice your arms. Notice your fingers on the mat. Index finger pointing towards the front short edge of your mat. There's engagement between your thumb and your fingers. Engaging your Mahabandha, pressing into the pinky of your hand, light through your middle and ring fingers. Inhale forward, either knees, chin, chest, or Chaturanga. All the way to the mat. Baby cobra. Standing through our front body. Exhale. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Check back in on the Mahabandha. Zipping through your front body. Checking on your Hasta Bandha underneath your hands. Grounded under your fingertips. Feel the safety of the earth underneath your feet, under your hands. Inhale, exhale, look forward, step forward, left foot, right foot. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. You'll now have the opportunity to move through 3 more Sun A's on your own. So feel free to take any variation coming into upward dog. Inhale. And going through your vinyasa. Moving with your breath. Planting under your hands. Drawing in breath from your belly. So you come into your baby cobra, upward facing dogs. And we will meet at the top of our mat in mountain pose when you are done. side, your mountain pose. Tune into your body. Feel the ground underneath your feet. Roots growing out from your toes, from your heels. The energy zipping up through the muscles of your legs. Pelvic floor engaged. Drawing up through your belly. Expand through your fingertips up towards the sky, extended mountain. Exhale, fold forwards. Step your right leg back. Low lunge here. Remain here. Inhale, crescent lunge. Bring your arms into cactus arms. Shine through your heart center. Bend through your back right knee. Hold here for 3 breaths. Really feeling length in the hip flexor and the psoas. Lifting out of your hips. So engaging your Mula Bandha. Inhale, extend. So your hands to the mat. Right hand comes towards your left foot. Tenting your fingers. Inhale, guide the pinky finger of your left hand forward. And extend your arm. Finding length as you breathe in. Finding depth as you exhale. Exhale, your hand down to the mat. Inhale here. So bend your knee. And lift up into your left foot. Your right leg is along behind you. Hips facing down towards the mat. Flex through your right foot. Remain here. Come to a block for your bolster if you need to bring the ground closer to you. Or bring your hands onto the mudra, finding warrior 3. Lengthening from your heel through the crown of your head. Next inhale, slowly guide your right knee forward. Bring your right knee into your chest. Hugging it in tight. And then let that go, expand everything out. Look up. And place your right foot back on the mat. Continue to be grounded through your left toes. Pada Bandha on your left foot. And come to kickstand on your right leg. Soften your eyes. You're safe. Inhale. Extend your arms overhead. Hold your first finger into your thumb. And press to the crease of your thumb, I should say, and press your middle and ring finger into your thumb. Eyes are soft. 3 breaths. Hands come through heart center. Take a breath here. We'll move over to the other side before we make our way back down to the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Your left leg back to the mat. Coming into low lunge. Right hip back, left hip forward. Remain here. Inhale your hands up, crescent lunge. Shoulders back and down. Notice if you're dumping into your flexibility or your belly is sticking forwards. Zip up through the front line of your body. Come into cactus arms and bend through your back knee. Lift your gaze. Inhale. Find length. Exhale, fingertips back down to the mat. If you need to, bring a block to bring the ground closer to you. Come into your left fingertips. Pinky edge of your hand comes forward. And your right arm is extending and expanding up to the sky. Bring your gaze towards your hand. Woo. Friends, a little uneven. 2 more breaths. Bring your shoulder blades together on your back. Fingertips come down to the mat. Bring your gaze about a foot ahead of you. Bend through your back knee. And expand through your back left heel. Rooting on your right leg. Long line from your left heel through the crown of your head. Fingertips can remain here or on a block or bolster. You can your water bottle if it's nearby. Or they can come up to Anjali Mudra. Warrior 3. Engage the muscles in the back of your legs. Your next inhale, mindfully make your way forwards, left knee coming in front of your body, hugging it into your chest. Observing your drishti, your focus. Engaging through the deep muscles of your core. And inhale, expand everything. Exhale. Your foot meets the mat. Remain rooted to your right heel, sending the toes of your right foot wide, feeling the 4 corners underneath of your feet, Pada Bandha. And come to a kickstand with your left heel. I invite you to soften or close your eyes. You're safe. Engage through your glutes. Lift to your pelvic floor. Hands come through heart center, bursting up and open. I've forgotten the name of this mudra in this moment, but again, folding your index finger in towards the crease of your thumb. Your middle and ring finger press into your thumb. Love, light, ease, beauty, truth. Place your left foot back down on your mat. Hands come through heart center to mountain pose. Inhale, stick out your tongue, sigh it out. Send your legs to the opposite edges of your mat. Toes can turn to 11 and 1 o'clock. Inhale. Reach through your arms. Exhale, everything bends. Cactus arms, goddess legs. Inhale, right arm under your left, eagle arms, shining through your heart. Exhale, fold inwards. Extend everything. Expand through your fingernails. Between your fingertips, exhale, bend. Find that fire in your legs. Left arm under right. Inhale. Hands come away from your face, away from your body. Exhale. Everything inwards. Inhale, expand. And make your way into Yogi Squat Malasana. Again, find your bolster or your block. Take 3 moments here. And you can either come into crow. We'll have a little time to play there. Or you might make your way straight into child's pose. So in your crow, engaging through your Hasta Bandha. The eyes of your elbows turn in and forward, shoulders over your elbows, over your wrists, lifting through your hips. Your knees come to your triceps. Find an isometric engagement between them, and perhaps lift your right toes, your left toes. Just play with bringing your weight forward. Or if crow is in your practice, come right into your crow. Looking about a foot ahead of your hands. Long line from your tailbone through the crown of your head. Get about 10 more seconds here. Elbows drive together. Once you feel complete, we will all make our way into our child's pose. It might feel nice to send your knees wide on your mat in your child's pose, or feels better in your body. Your legs may be closer towards one another in a more traditional child's pose. Your arms can be by your sides. Slowly roll up through your spine. We're going to make our way into frog pose. So there's a few options here. Frog pose might look like your knees being in line with your hips. Your heels in line with your knees, so shins parallel to the short edge of your mat. Traditional frog might look like this. You might have your bolster or block in front of you. to eventually surrender into that feels out of your practice for today. You can come flat on your belly. Hands fold in front of you, a pillow for your head, and bring your right knee up towards your right arm. Halfway through, I will guide you to the other side. So take a breath, get what you need, and make your way into your frog. Use your breath to support you through this. Pain is sharp. Discomfort is achy, it's dull. Breathe through it. We are about halfway through. So in time, make your way to your other side, if that is what you chose for your practice today. Surrender. Surrender, a journey from outer turmoil to inner peace. Shri Chinmoy. Consider that. Surrender, a journey from outer turmoil to inner peace. Final 3 breaths here. And as you're ready, make your way forward onto your belly. Roll into your fetal position. Eyes are soft. Have your bolster if it's nearby. If you don't have one, that is totally okay. And just from your side, roll right onto your back. Find Supta Baddha Konasana with your feet. unless this is painful for you, this will be your final resting pose. Surrender. You have the power to change what you can, to let go of what you cannot, and to know the difference. Melt into the mat. Back into your slow, natural breath. Remain here for as long as you need. Just for this moment, let it be. My divine light sees and acknowledges yours. Namaste.